This is going to be part B of changing fractions to decimals. So far we've changed tenths as fractions to tenths in decimals. We've changed hundredths in fractions to hundredths in decimals. We've talked about if there's only one digit that we need a zero placeholder when converting hundredths to decimals. Okay. What I would like to show now, instead of proper fractions, let's get some improper fractions. So I'm going to put 13 tenths down as a fraction. Looking at this, I already know we're going to have more than a whole. Why? Because 13 is more than 10. So instead of putting my 0 to start, I'm going to leave a blank and my decimal, and then I have 1 0, so I get one decimal place after to fill in. Now I'm going to fill it in the same way. The 3 goes to the last place, and then what happens to the 1? I can't put 13 here, so it needs to get kicked in front of the decimal. 13 tenths is the same as 1 3 tenths more. 1 3 tenths. Wait, isn't 13 tenths also equal to 1 whole and 3 tenths? So that makes sense. Let's try another one. Let's try 35 tenths. More than a whole, so I'm going to leave my blank, my decimal point. I only have 1 0, so I get one place after. Who gets to go in the tenths place? The 5 goes in the tenths place, and the 3 gets pushed into my whole number. 35 tenths is the same as 3 5 tenths, and I know I can write 3 5 tenths as a mixed number as well. But Mrs. Collins, what if I don't have an improper fraction, but I have a mixed number? Ugh, that's even easier. What if we have 2 4 tenths? Well, I have a whole number, so it's going to go in the front of the decimal. 2 and. Now I get one decimal place to stick my 4. Here's my one decimal place. The only part of the fraction that's there is 4. 2 4 tenths, 2 4 tenths. Let's do one more. 5 13 hundredths. How do we write that as a decimal? Well, I have more than a whole. I have 5 wholes, so 5 and I get 1 2 places, 1 2. The 3 lines up with the back, and I copy the 1 in front. 5 13 hundredths, 5 13 hundredths. Mixed number or fraction form versus decimal form.